Good morning.
It's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
I don't know how to feel. I'm tired. It's
We're-
early.
We're not in our normal spot. Oh, I forgot the chat. Boo, boo,
Wait.
boo.
Yeah, never mind. I'm all confused. This is still earlier than we would normally do an episode.
Yes. About an hour and a half early.
Yeah.
I'm trying to... I don't know how far back. Be 2 weeks back to get the chat link from you. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I can send it to you again.
I gotta scroll. I'm scrolling. Well, let's at least keep on schedule. Let's bring up first package. All the dice and everything are in the living room because we've been playing Magic.
Don't worry. I'll go get it. Do you have scissors? Do you have a knife? Stop drinking out of the sink, cat.
I don't have scissors or a knife. We were unprepared today. Good morning, episode 23 of Inventory Management. Right now, I'm your single host, and your other host will be right back.
No, I'm a spirit now. I just talk from the void.
The buyers gave us 3 packages to open this week.
All right, so I'm back with a sharp, pointy object
Did you? Oh, I was gonna say,
and
did you
multiple rolly faces.
bring rolly faces. Okay. I don't know what day of the week 2 weeks ago was, or what number. Day
I'm
of
gonna send you the link.
All right.
It seems like you're struggling.
I found it.
I try so hard to be helpful.
Patience. All right. Refresh. Now I have chat. Okay, we're good. I don't need this right here, right now.
Well, why not? We can go ahead and start opening the first package because we have 3.
We can't. So
Oh,
we
that's
gotta
true.
roll. All
It's
right.
true. How do we want to do it this time?
It's gonna be best of 3.
Okay.
Whoever gets the lowest number.
Best of 3. Wait, what?
Who gets the lowest number?
Gotcha.
Because
I'm good at that.
no, I'm good at that.
We'll see.
I win cards. You win dice.
Exactly. So I should be good at this.
No, because I always roll lower.
No, I'm better at dice.
Whether you have to roll high or low. Golf score. Alright.
Well, that hit
Oh.
my hand.
Oh, you're calling cheats then?
Yeah, because it hit my hand because I was moving my phone.
Now it's 12. I gained 10. 7. Alright. You've won the first. Oh, Jesus. 18. And a 1. Okay. Well, alright. You still continue to win dice.
So, I don't know. Do I just pick one?
Yeah, just do this one.
Yeah.
You brought one up on the table.
So,
Alright.
so we got another polyform bag, and it's from Walmart this time. This is interesting. The buyers are expanding.
They're expanding.
They're expanding where they're buying stuff.
We've given some. So I guess let's do a little recap as we're opening. We missed last weekend.
Yes, because I had my project, and you
Oh,
went
that's
to
right.
the Tulip Festival.
I went to a tulip festival here in Washington. It was the last weekend of it, and I had never seen it before. So went to the tulip festival. MD had overtime work and got an extra, basically 10 hours of overtime, something like that. And he's making funny faces as he opens this bag.
There's
for
a
our audio
smaller
listeners.
bag, and I just can't tell what's in it. Oh my goodness.
Good morning, sheep and sugar bean. What is it? A fidget spinner? What is it?
It is probably the ultimate fidget toy. It looks like it has multiple fidgeting. So, I would like to clarify that we are not children here on this show, and they keep us buying us children things.
Hold on, no. They buy you fidgeting.
No.
Show the camera.
So, we got a fidget spinner with multiple fidgeting things on literally every corner and surface. But it do spin.
I thought it was going to be a lot more creaky when it spun. No, I understand it's creaky. That's why I thought it was going to be more creaky.
It doesn't
when
really
spun.
spin well if you're just doing it one-handed. You gotta...
Two-handed spin. I mean, The
But
spin looks pretty. It looks like it glides pretty well.
just need some.
Would you? Okay, so would you call this the ultimate?
No, it's not made of
Fidgeting.
titanium.
So, okay, context to this. Yesterday, we
First
drove-
off, context. I've always known about them. That was just the first
No,
time
no,
I've
no.
been able to handle
no,
one.
the context is why you brought that up in the first place.
True.
The context is yesterday we drove out to the mountains.
Oh, it's like a pin click.
Oh, it like flicks.
Here you go. You can try. You can enjoy my ADHD-ness.
We drove out. Oh, it's like, oh, it's a button, but it has like several settings for the button. I wish these clicked. Oh wait, that one does. There's two that click and two that don't.
That's why you just got to fidget with it. You got to figure it out.
Almost everything clicks in except for these guys on the side. Even the ball clicks in. What does this do? Oh, it's just a D-pad. Is it a D-pad on both sides? What is this? Oh, it's just a little spinny bit. They have everything on this thing.
I know.
But yeah, we drove. Oh, and it has this grip. We drove out to the mountains and we went to this. There's these little shops everywhere, and so in one of the shops, we were talking to a guy about something completely irrelevant.
Yeah, it was a like a ancestry store, and he would pull up your your family crest if you wanted to see what it looked like or know the history maybe behind it, at least from like what information like they've gathered so far. But either way, on the front counter was a titanium fidget spinner. And I was just like, oh, I've seen these online. They're really expensive because they're, titanium. I was like, can I pick it up? Actually, I don't even think I asked. I think I just ripped it out of the box and asked.
You did. You just grabbed it.
To be fair, it was already open. It was just on display.
It was meant there for people to pick up.
But either way, I picked it up and started spinning it. And Big was just like, just definitely had the face of course he would pick the fidget spinner up.
Yeah, it's very true.
But man, did that feel nice?
It was a nice titanium heavyweight, solid fidget spinner.
That's some good craftsmanship.
It was good.
So, yeah, there's the context. Titanium fidget spinners are great. If you haven't had one, or if you're in the market for a fidget spinner, I would suggest getting a metal one instead of a cheap plastic one.
I like this thing. It has so much to do on it.
I just wish it didn't look like it was for a baby.
That's probably just the color scheme. I bet you could get one in like
Like
black or something.
I literally just want like a very neutral one, and then I wouldn't feel embarrassed holding it.
That's true. You walk around with this thing, and they think you have a 3-year-old play toy.
Yeah. As much
hello,
as I
Natalie.
appreciate the fidgetiness, because Lord knows I need that until I get back on my meds. But that's one step at a time.
All right.
All right.
I want to give this a solid rating of a nice 6.3 out of 10.
I can bide with that.
Oh, it's so clicky.
I think my favorite part is the pin clicker. Because, man, I would be sitting there in school just ripping on the hook of the pins
I think
until they
mine-
break.
So yeah, there's like this. It just flicks backwards.
Look, I'm not a child. We're both grown men, but
we're not children, but I need that.
that's like saying I can't have apple juice.
I think I like the D-pad and the little spinny other side because it allows for like a resisted spin. I like it.
But no, as someone that has the attention span of a goldfish, if even worse than a goldfish,
It's true.
it's very helpful.
All right. What else has been going on? Diablo 4 beta is next week.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to participate.
It's on the 14th. Yeah. Why?
I'll be back home.
There you go.
Yeah.
14th?
Yeah, that's this coming weekend.
Oh, it is.
Are you sure it starts on the 14th when it started on the 12th? That's Friday?
It's 12th
12th through the 14th.
through the 14th.
Yeah. Literally all the days I'm gone.
Dang.
I mean, whatever.
On your laptop.
I mean, I am. It just...
You only have to get to level 20 and kill a Shavo once. So they're doing a stress test of the beta, and they're trying to get as many people to populate the servers as possible. They're giving out all the beta rewards again, and you only have to get to level 20 this time in the beta. And they're giving away a bonus reward if you kill the world boss, which spawns every 3 hours during the 3-day beta. I think you could do it.
I mean, once I get home Friday night, I guess I can grind up to 20, and then
It'd take you 3 hours or something.
Saturday, I guess I can just wait until the world boss. It's like every 3 hours, right?
Every 3 hours,
Yeah.
it'll spawn.
And then just wait for other people to show up, and then...
Oh, it's going to be populated every single time. So you could just literally go walk your
Like the
character there and log out.
Yeah.
So that way when you log back in, it's ready for you, or you'll just be there on a spawn timer.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the trophy looks cool, but if I don't get it, I'm not like...
it's pretty cool. The trophy is one of her tusks, I think, her horns. I don't remember if
something
it's a horn
like
or
that.
a tusk.
Just sits on your horse's butt.
Yeah, it's like as if you chopped it off and you mounted it onto the side of your horse. Pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else is up in games right now.
Everything's up in flames with PC ports because they keep on being terrible.
That's true. The latest one
Redfall.
I don't know if that one was a PC port issue. I was thinking
Jedi Survivor is
Jedi
the
Survivor
most
was the
most
problem.
prominent one, but it's I mean, it kind of bubbles over as to modern games come out completely broken at launch, and usually PC's the brunt of it because it has the most room for failure.
Yeah. Yeah, so Jedi Survivor, the new Star Wars game that everyone was super hyped for, made by Respawn, the people who made Titanfall
And Apex.
and Apex Legends, just came out. Very, very hyped up game. They honestly, it is beautiful. They did a great job with it. It's a tremendous game, but the problem is it wasn't even a PC port issue. It was specifically, it seems like a lack of QA on high-end cards.
Yeah, I mean,
And
boil
I'm
it
not
down.
saying like this is QA's problem. It seems like that they just didn't have enough testing on the high-end cards.
Yeah,
So
they
that
just
would
didn't
be-
optimize enough through testing.
They just didn't. It seems like they didn't test enough just on the higher end platforms, which can be harder to do. Because when you're making a game, testing on the huge range of devices that you'll miss things.
No, for sure.
You make a PC game, you have all of these different devices and all of these different combinations, AMD versus Intel, everything, right?
Yeah.
All of these different things. You're gonna miss things.
Oh, for sure.
You make a game for mobile, how many phones are there?
Hundreds.
Right. You make a game for console, it's regulated because you have the minimum Xbox that it's supposed to run on now, and then maybe 2 or 3 Xboxes that are currently out alongside of it.
Yep.
Same thing with PlayStation. The least you're doing is a PS4, if they're even accepting submissions to that anymore. And then you just have a couple of different PS5s. That's it.
Yep.
So it's so easy to know your spec limitations for consoles versus PC and mobile.
Yep.
So,
Well,
you
even
can't
mobile's the
have-
same thing because like iPhones are all regulated. So like you have a much smaller core group of what you're developing for versus Android.
Kind of, because you have so many ranges between the iPhones.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like that's a set list, whereas like Androids are like,
Oh, yeah.
50 different manufacturers with
Correct.
all different specs.
Absolutely. Yeah, Android makes it very difficult to test that range, but yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's understandable that they got that wrong, and they did release the patch within 2 days to fix it. So
I still
it's not
see
100% fixed.
Yeah, there's
I
still
fully
some
agree.
problems, but yeah, I mean, it's just the state of modern gaming is, developers want to make everything new and pretty, and of course, publishers are, hey, like, we haven't been making money for a couple of years now. We need to get this stuff out.
Yeah, a lot of rush on release date, which there has to be a balance on that too, because like a developer will just make a game forever. You know,
Yep.
so there does have to be a balance on that.
I'm sure within the next couple of years, things will get eventually settled. Never might be perfect again, but I think things won't feel as rushed because, like, I don't know. There's definitely some games out that are in like super long development cycles that aren't being rushed, and we can hope for the best.
Yeah, it's very true.
Because there's like part of the Activision, Microsoft Activision Blizzard acquisition, they talked about in one of their documents that one of their games had a 10-year development cycle. And of course, that's probably Elder Scrolls 6 because there's no other game that makes sense to have that long of a development cycle.
That's true.
But yeah, I mean, we can hope that that game doesn't come out a hot mess at launch, but we'll find out in 2030.
Actually, and the other big tech news or game news is the UK is blocking the Bethesda acquisition.
Even though they gave it good grace before, and then we changed our mind.
Yeah, it's actually really bad, and their reasoning behind it is that they're claiming it's going to kill the cloud gaming service.
Well, all the competitors keep dropping out of the ring, so it's not Microsoft's problem.
It's not a successful business model right now.
Yeah.
Cloud gaming is something of the future. Absolutely. It's not ready yet.
We need 6G.
Consumers aren't ready yet. Mm-hmm. And a game developer or game publisher, they also do a bunch of their development, right? Being acquired has nothing to do with this.
I was about to say, literally, 90% of what's available on xCloud or Xbox Game Pass Stream, whatever you want to call it, is available on other cloud gaming services.
It's so silly. Yeah.
And
I don't know.
they've had no intentions of making it exclusive, and
Yeah.
To be
They've
fair-
signed deals with Nintendo. They offered it to PlayStation.
they even
PlayStation
made
said
deals
no.
with NVIDIA for their streaming service, GeForce.
Yeah.
So it's like they're literally giving their biggest competitor
Oh,
all the
Not
stuff.
only that, but they made a deal with a cloud gaming service that's so small.
Oh, yeah,
in
over
UK.
in- Well, there was one that was over for East Asia, right? Too.
Oh, was there? I
Yeah.
saw the one in Europe somewhere. I think it was in UK though, specifically. So, yeah, I don't know. It's,
It's funny.
it's horrible.
Silly Brits.
Ugh. So, yeah.
All right, let's see what's in your package.
Audio listeners, we have second package. It's like a 3 by 5 by 10 box.
Sure, I'll trust you on the math because I can't visually math.
I'm a pro box measurer.
You've been measuring a lot of things recently, so I trust you.
I built a mantle for us for our living room, and it turned out really nice. I really like it. It has a fireplace on it.
If people really want to see, we can pop a picture up.
What is? I know what the next box is based on this box.
You know what that box is?
Yep.
I'm scared.
Okay. You'll know the second I show you. So I've got the box open. If I show you this package at all, you know what it is instantly.
All right. Well, we have to.
What do you think it is? Because the next box we know is liquid. We know it's
I
liquid.
literally have no idea.
Okay.
Because the only thing that would come to mind of something that interacts with liquid is some kind of thermometer, but that wouldn't make sense.
You're not far.
That wouldn't make sense since it's Just
You're not far.
I have no idea.
It's a dad joke bottle opener.
Did
So-
they get us?
Now we know it's
More
like
sodas?
or something. Like episode
Oh
1 or whatever it was.
no! My mouth is gonna be violated this morning.
So we have a dad joke. It's a plastic yellow bottle opener, and it says it's a talking bottle opener. We have 30 hilarious dad jokes. It has a loudspeaker. We're gonna open this. Batteries are included.
Wow, that's
One manufacturer who's doing it right.
yeah.
The website for this is dadjokegift.com. They've got to have more gifts, right?
I'm sure
Can't
they.
just
I'm
be
sure
the
they
one.
have my book on there.
Oh, they might. They might. We have back in the stream days. MD got me a book that's
Back when I worked at Sam's Club and it was on clearance.
101 dad jokes or something like that. Yeah. All right. Is there like a pull tab, or it's just automatically working? I'm gonna be severely. Wait. It says batteries included. It's got to be in here, right? I'm gonna be severely upset if I open a bottle and it doesn't make the noise. So I want to make sure it makes the noise before.
I just want to know how I can go get a screwdriver, I guess.
If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, does that mean they're guilty of resisting arrest?
Oh my god. It does laughing too.
It's not as loud as I thought.
It says it said something like very loud speaker on it, and it's not that loud.
It's that marketing. Where'd you put that knife? Or scissors? We're going to crack this open.
The skizzers.
Yeah.
All right.
The scoresers.
All right. Let's see.
So let's preface this. This box says
Probably don't need this right now.
says fragile liquid.
Fragile liquid.
Handle with care, which made me very concerned.
What do we got going on in the tech world? What's fancy in tech right now? Just open the other side.
We got the Google Fold phone coming out.
That's a good one. My coworker has the original one.
Google doesn't have a Fold phone. That's their first.
Oh, well.
Samsung has a Fold.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. I don't know why Google wants to enter this market. It's such a subpopulation.
Okay, that's
Be careful on that.
that's a
Nope. Just throw it on the floor. We're not trying to give it
so
away.
we definitely got bottles.
Oh,
We got Stewart's cream soda.
it's so wide. This is 12 ounces. What? It looks like more, doesn't it? It looks wider than a normal bottle.
Well, we got Stewart's root beer.
Since 1924.
What is this one? We got another cream soda.
Cream soda, root beer. It's made with cane sugar. It's the best. This is going to be so sweet to
We
start
got-
our morning with.
Orange and cream.
Oh, yes.
Oh. So this one is wet and has no label.
What the heck? It has to be slightly open. Well, it's definitely orange and cream again.
And then we got another root beer. Okay, so we just
Yeah.
have two of each.
We'll just do this.
I'm gonna go get a paper towel. Oh, scared myself.
All right. There we go. We have not cookies.
Cookies and cream soda.
Orange and cream. We've got orange and cream, root beer, and cream soda.
Root beer, no root beer.
All right, we're just gonna open one bottle each. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Do you want
I'm not
glasses?
drinking 3 glasses of cream soda.
Why not?
Yeah, if you want to grab, we have glasses right here.
It's true.
We have the whole new bar. I set up a whole new bar for us. It's great.
Should we just get like little sampling glasses?
Get like the tulip glasses. Yeah.
These?
No, the tulips.
These?
No.
Oh.
Right next to the right of the first glass. Nope. To the right of the first glass. There you go. Yeah.
I don't know glassware.
Yeah, but you know what a tulip looks like.
Barely.
Barely.
I don't touch grass.
Gotta go outside there. This is a very interesting set of items we acquired today.
It is. What was the first one again? Oh yeah, fidget toy.
Fidget toy, a dad joke. All right, are you ready for? Hold on. I got
Yeah,
it.
so let's open this one since that was probably like semi-opened already.
True. Okay. Hold on. You're gonna open this and bring it up to your microphone. Okay.
Okay. You know
My
the
girlfriend, a guy walked in. I had an interview at a scissor factory today. Unfortunately, I didn't make the cut.
Oh God. I was like, what?
you know what the funny part is? These are all twist stuffs.
Buyers. Beautiful. Look at this. I would like to be served my orange and cream soda. Way too much. Oh Jesus. We're just tasting.
Yeah.
It smells very much like an orange and cream popsicle.
Creamsicle.
Those. Oh yes, the creamsicles. It's so tasty.
It's very sugary.
I have a sweet tooth though, so that is so tasty.
No, it's only 45 grams of sugar. It's all right.
Serving size, 1 bottle. It should be a quarter of a bottle. It is so tasty. It's okay. Yeah, creamy orange taste, made with cane sugar, orange and cream flavored soda.
It's so sticky.
There's a lot of sugars at the very start of the ingredient list.
I can taste them.
It's so tasty. I love it so much. I'm sad we only have 2 bottles. I would drink this.
You know, we could have gotten more of this at the candy shop yesterday.
This specific one, they had this?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But you said, no, I don't want to get a funny drink.
It's only 2.5 hours away. We could go get it.
I'm all cool with going back up into the mountains. Maybe when your mom, we'll get some when your mom visits, okay?
Man. I'm actually trying to think. I know we have like little specialty like candy shops and stuff like that here in
So
Seattle. but-
Stewart's is definitely like common. Like I'm sure we could find this somewhere.
Yeah. It's so tasty.
Now
Sticky.
time for root beer.
I'm not a big root beer fan.
I love root beer. Give me the medicinal tasting soda.
Right.
Jokes about the eyes. The cornea, the better.
He does the same laugh every time. The cornea, the better. Eye jokes.
Go say another one.
I can't believe I was arrested for
Well, you just gotta fall through.
I was just sitting there doing nothing.
Impersonating what? I heard, you were telling me things.
Someone stole my mood ring. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't know how I feel about these jokes.
What did the Pink Panther say when he stepped on an ant? Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant.
I mean, some of them are good.
Some of them are no, hold on. Don't give them good. Give them okay. You're a big root beer fan?
Yeah, just keep
Jesus.
keep pouring.
Oh my god.
I love root beer.
I'm not a big root beer fan.
Oh, this smells great.
What is okay? So let's say cold brewed draft made with cane sugar root beer. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it better than A&W?
No. But A&W is also not my favorite brand.
Who's your favorite brand of root beer?
Barks.
Oh, I have heard of that one.
The reason you want to know the reason why? It's the only brand that has caffeine in it.
Oh, okay.
And don't ask me how that affects the taste, but it does taste different to me, and at least I get some kick out of it.
I do like A&W. It is good. I'm just not a big root beer fan.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
I love Dr. Pepper.
That's weird because usually if people don't like one, they don't like the other because they're both classified as medicinal tasting sodas.
Root beer is very medicinal tasting. And I could see Dr. Pepper being the same. But, I don't know, maybe it's the 23 flavors.
Yeah.
Root beer has the one.
I do remember
got 22
in middle
to go.
school, we just poured a bunch of Dr. Pepper. We're like, all right, guys, we're going to figure out what these 23 flavors are. And then we all just kept on sipping. We were like, okay, yeah, that tastes different. Yeah.
No, there's no way.
Uh,
We're not separating the 23 flavors.
You know, we tried. Middle school antics.
Cream soda.
I'll do it this time.
You doing it?
My wife always yells at me for not knowing how to properly season my food, but I don't mind. I take it with a pinch of sugar.
Oh my god. Oh my
Terrible.
God. Terrible.
It has a little mustache, too. That's how you know it's a dad joke.
Alright. This might end up being my favorite. I am a cream soda fiend. I love cream soda.
Have you ever had Dr. Pepper cream soda?
No.
It's the best.
Yeah, no, I've never had that.
It's
I think I just love cream soda the most because screen is frozen. Oh no!
Is the audio fine though?
Yeah. What happened?
Dang.
Yeah, we had a big lapse. Boom, boom, boom. All right. We could recap and do it again. Because it froze right before we opened.
It's okay. Yeah, we can sample again
Okay.
for the edit.
Before the edit. And then I'll just re-sing it back here. Okay. We're going to start with cream soda. But yeah. We'll just redo the first two.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. All right. We poured the cream soda. It's been poured.
we did.
Somehow, through the magic of...
Magic the Gathering.
It's not, through the magic of gathering. All right. Cream soda has to be my favorite because of the vanilla taste. I'm just a big vanilla flavored person. So... Oh, it smells... Does it smell bubblegummy to you?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. Why?
Well, you know, I don't think sodas were meant to be drinking out of tulip glasses.
Why does it smell like bubblegum?
Probably whatever sweetener they put in there.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think my favorite is actually the orange and cream out of the three.
I would agree with you. It's got cane sugar. What else?
I don't know how I feel. No worries. I appreciate you, Scott. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're going to play Diablo server test next weekend.
Yeah, I don't know what would cause it to be bubblegummy. But it's still good.
It is good. It is not my favorite. The cream soda, or the orange and cream, is easily my favorite.
All right. So,
And yours? The root
oh,
beer?
yeah, no. This is
Really?
yeah. Because this isn't the root beer I know.
Oh, okay. You have too much of a bias towards...
Like, I would prefer A&W or Barks over this. Or, no, I don't know. There's some like mom and pop brands that I've come to like. But no, this doesn't feel right.
Got it.
We can hope.
MD got a Steam Deck not too long ago, and he's been modding it to have some cool custom stuff on it.
I'm ready because it's going to serve great purposes on my flight.
That's true. You're actually going to get a use out of it. Where mine, I have not gotten that use out of it.
I've-
I bought it for travel purposes and then didn't travel. So,
It's been nice. Been trying to figure out some work uses for it too because it is a Linux computer, but I haven't gotten there yet. And also, it's kind of, I don't know, looks kind of foolish walking around with a handheld being like, here, let me just plug this in.
I see. I'm trying to think of some other like bigger news in the industry right now, but the big ones were I guess we brought up Redfall, but then we didn't talk about it. Redfall, so super popular, super hyped game that people were hoping would be super popular.
I mean, the studio's other games so far have been great.
What were the other games?
So it's Arcane. They did Dishonored. They did
Oh,
Prey,
that's right. Yeah. That's true. And then
Deathloop.
there was, oh, that's right. And they came out with this game, and the whole thing about this one was people were nervous that Xbox was going to be too involved as their publisher because they got acquired. They got acquired by Xbox. People were worried that Microsoft was going to be too involved, and then it was announced that Xbox had no involvement in the development of the game. However, now the game came out, and it's not that it's bad, it's that it feels lacking. The world is pretty empty. It's a vampire slayer game, so
It looks like something from like 2016 though.
it does look slightly outdated. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, but and then the AI, the enemies are just dumb.
Yeah.
They're not smart.
Yeah, people can literally just come up behind them and whack them, and they don't even register a second that they're getting attacked.
Yeah, it's they're definitely lacking, and so now everyone's complaining that Xbox didn't do anything to stop this from happening, kind of thing. When the whole original argument was that they didn't want Xbox to be too involved. Now, what people don't understand in the video game industry is that there's a reason for a publisher to help prevent things like this from happening.
Yep.
And so you want your publisher to have a hands-on in development because that's the whole point. They're funding you money because they believe in your product and they know what are successful games.
Oh, and it was just like a big chain of not caring because, I mean, you got Arcane, then you got Bethesda, and then you had Microsoft at the head. So
Yeah.
it could have been prevented, but the internet caused it to not happen.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's tough. You don't want the publisher to have every control and to be too hands-on, but there has to be a balance. There's a reason for it. And so it's very unfortunate that stuff like this keeps happening. It's kind of just a bad time in games at the moment. And actually, it's so funny. The most popular games right now are games that have been out for 20 plus years. Counter-Strike is massive again. Not that it ever died, but it's like the old days. It's
Yeah,
huge
but it boomed again.
And then World of Warcraft Classic, original World of Warcraft,
Yeah.
is massive again because someone created a mod. They created a mod a couple of years ago, but it gained popularity this past 2 weeks. And it's hardcore WoW. And all it does is an add-on to the main client of the game. So
Yeah.
regular WoW, it's an add-on, which are completely legal within WoW. You can add add-ons. And all it does is it has a tracker of everyone who's died in the world. And when someone dies, it puts a big announcement on the screen that says who died. So you're publicly shamed for dying. And the add-on can't delete characters or anything like that, but it does mark who has died within the world. So the whole thing is hardcore WoW, you don't die. It's like Diablo hardcore, right?
Yeah.
You can't die or else your character is permanently dead, which in Diablo happens automatically. They just kill your character off. You can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
And WoW, it can't. The add-on cannot do that, but it is known within the add-on that you have died. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's gained so much traction that Blizzard is now talking about making it making a hardcore WoW Classic server.
No. Shouldn't be that hard to implement.
It really shouldn't. However, the downside to it is that it makes some stuff like raiding basically impossible to the average person, and end game dungeons. I mean, so to get to level 60 in WoW normally is something like 80 hours in WoW Classic. In hardcore WoW, it's about 120 hours, 2 hours per level to get to level 60, which is so long. You put 120 hours into a character
Just for them to die.
just for them. That's 6 days.
So I guess if they do make a hardcore mode, they would have to change the values to make it
5 days. But yeah.
to make it at least somewhat easier to level.
No, it needs to be the whole purpose. So, the misconception of WoW is that in WoW retail now, what's going on in WoW, leveling is the worst part of the game.
Yeah.
No one cares about it.
Yeah.
In WoW Original and even WoW Burning Crusade, the first expansion, the best part of the game was leveling.
Well, I know, but I'm saying like, since their goal, if they officially make the hardcore mode, for you to spend 120 hours on a character that only has one life, is that how they would truly want it?
That's not how they want it.
Yeah.
But that's how all the players want it. They want it like that. But realistically, it's very difficult for a developer to do that because it means that you're segmenting your player base that only the most hardcore players are going to raid. Because no one's going to willingly risk their character's life
Yeah.
that they've spent minimum 120 hours just to get to the part where you can start gearing up for raids. No one's going to risk that, except for the most hardcore of the hardcore.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a huge problem. You can't just have, a 0.5% or less of your player base doing all of the main end game functions.
Oh, for sure.
You do run into a problem there. I was saying it's not 100% hardcore, but if they could find a way to make it so that way, a nice balance where you get one life per server reset. And server reset is you can only do raids, all of the raids in the end game. You can only do all the raids once per week. And whether you clear all the bosses or not. If you don't clear the boss, you can keep trying as many times as you want, kind of a thing. But obviously in hardcore, you only get one chance. But if you did one life per reset of raid, so you can die once in raid.
That makes sense to me.
And if you died again, like you said, okay, I messed up, kind of a thing, and then you go in and your whole team wipes or whatever, your character's just gone. That's what I think would be a more fair implementation, but I don't think they'll do that. I don't know what they're going to do, but...
We'll see. I guess the... yeah, I mean, it's always a struggle of how the company seems that they want to go in a direction and what the fan bases want.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like balances and XP gain and difficulty levels.
Yeah. But again, back to the main point of this, though, everything that's popular right now are 20-year-old games. WoW, Counter-Strike, RuneScape, all these 20-year-old games
Yeah.
are super popular.
I mean, Minecraft's never
Minecraft
been not.
doesn't lose it.
Yeah.
but they
Stardew
are
Valley
putting-
is still super hype, even though it's like,
It's only
10
like 7 years old or something.
yeah, it just feels old. And then we got Zelda this week, which
Yeah.
that franchise just never dies.
And it's gaining popularity for the silliest reasons. They made Ganondorf like a really sexy dad. So
Hey man, hydrated Ganondorf looks like he's got something going on.
So yeah.
I am so excited to see how this game runs because from everything I've heard from people that have gotten the game early is it runs terrible on the Switch currently.
So the problem here is that they just need to make a new Switch. The old Switch is too old and cannot support games.
Yeah. It's literally like
That's a whole
like
case
if
to open.
if people want to get into like some deep facts, the processor in my phone is stronger than what's in the Switch. I could probably technically run Switch games faster on my phone.
I wouldn't even say could. I guarantee you could run it better.
Yeah, it's it's the matter of fact if I could get it working. But
Oh, sure.
So I'm saying like, but yes, if we're talking raw power, like my phone is definitely more powerful than the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, it's not good. Everyone will be pretty upset because all they do is just keep releasing new Switches. But realistically, they have to abandon the old one.
From the rumor mill that we're supposed to get a Switch 2 or new console with the Nintendo Direct during E3 time.
Yeah.
But-
Which, that's the next thing. We're officially in May. E3 was supposed to be this month, but we're going to get Summer Game Fest next month. So,
Yeah, start of June.
We're going to have some big game news coming up in the next couple of
I'm
weeks.
so pumped. They just released the dates for they're doing just a special stream for Starfield.
Yeah. I saw that. Xbox
After
announced that.
yeah, right after the Xbox conference, they're gonna have something dedicated to Starfield, and I'm ready for all the info dump.
I just realized that the whole start of this conversation, we said Bethesda for the acquisition, but it's not. It's Blizzard Activision.
Yes,
So, sorry about that.
Bethesda's already bought and conquering.
Already acquired. So that happened a while ago.
I think that's my favorite acquisition they've ever
It
done.
is a good one. We'll just see how Starfield comes out.
May Todd Howard bless us.
So as we finish up here next weekend, MD will be traveling, so we will not have an episode next weekend.
Yep.
That is the weekend of the 12th
The-
to 14th. So,
Yeah, so the
I think the
13th we will
13th.
not have an episode.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to get like an iPad and just like FaceTime me in.
No, we'll just skip it, and then we'll come back. I think maybe we kind of start the news for what the next stuff of inventory management is, but I think we're going to move into seasons here,
Yeah.
and we're going to start season 2 of inventory management in June. So we might have 1 or 2 more episodes of the season 1. We've never stated that this is season 1, but we want to keep the show evolving. And the next big step of inventory management is it's different enough to where it's
I just go shake it up a little bit,
yeah,
test the
try
waters.
something new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a couple of last episodes of season 1, we'll start moving into season 2. So, I think that's everything. We got some really good topics in there. So,
Yep.
yeah,
That's it. We'll go get ready.
we're gonna go do a Seattle day. So
Yep.
go
On
travel down
a
the city.
cloudy and maybe possibly rainy day, but
We'll be fine. You guys are wonderful. If you are watching the show live, please be sure to watch it on YouTube. Give us that view. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel. All the YouTube and Spotify and Google
podcast,
Every
and
platform,
music
practically.
podcast, or Apple Podcast, all of them are in the descriptions of the YouTube channel. Please go check it out there. It's just inventory management.
Share us around.
Yeah, for some more viewers.
Watch us on TikTok, even though we haven't uploaded any recently.
We do have a TikTok, and then join the Discord. Suggest items for the show, and if you feel the inclination to monetarily support, which is completely optional, we do give a bunch of benefits for those people, and they will be seen right there.
Wow.
You could be there. That could be you.
You could have a bubble.
That bubble could be you. Yeah. All right. Have a great week.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Have a good start to your week because it's Sunday.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.